Hey, I'm Adam.
I'm Bryan.
Back with another episode of Buds and Suds.
So missing some bottles here. This is my turn to give him something blind.
Thank you.
Frankly, it's not a hard one, but I just thought it would be interesting and fun. So we're just gonna do it blind. Both of them are blind to both of us, except that he doesn't know anything about it.
I don't even know.
But I have no idea which one's in which glass. But I thought it'd be fun to do them blind.
Yeah.
So outside, inside?
Outside first.
All right, yeah.
They both, they look really dark. I mean, you can't see much of anything. Tan head's dissipated. Holds the glass pretty well.
Yeah, that looks pretty similar too.
Yeah, let's get the aroma. Nice. It smells like a nice, definitely a stout, obviously, and it's a little sweeter. It doesn't come off as a bitter roast.
Okay.
And there's a nuttiness to it. Like not quite a hazelnut, more like I don't know. I kind of guessing what this might be. It's like a pecan.
Okay.
Nuttiness to it. I mean, just off again. It smells kind of like wheat stout to me.
Okay.
Let's get through.
All right. Let's
Cheers.
do it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Not what you expected?
Kinda. I just had a caramel, like a salted caramel before this, so it might be just accentuating flavors.
Okay.
But I think the flavor follows the nose. I'm not quite getting as much nuttiness on the flavor. I got more of this semi-sweet chocolate. It's really smooth, kind of a milky. It's thin, milky thin.
What about? You get any barrel character?
Yeah,
booze
I
in
mean,
this?
there is some booze to it. Like I said, I would guess 10-11%. And the barrel, yeah, I mean, there could be generic. I just being bourbon barrels being common, I would guess that whiskey barrel, bourbon barrel, something like that. Yeah, I'm getting more of that nutty. It's kind of a nutty and a malted, like a roasted malt combo in the back there.
All right. Well, I don't want to lead you anymore. We can go back to it. So, all right. So it looks the same.
Yeah, it looks exactly the same.
The head looks about the same.
Yeah.
They're both the same temperature. Pull them out at the same time. It's a good temperature.
Ooh, much more peppery. Tons of pepper.
More robust. There's definitely a lot more going on.
And it's either like a big robust coffee, or it's going to be roasted malt with like kind of an ancho chili or something like that in there. Yeah, I'm thinking just common things. I'm thinking going like that. Either a really nice coffee stout, or maybe bomb, like Prairie Bomb, something like that.
Okay.
But it smells really good. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Really good. I dig it. It's rich.
It is.
It's a little thicker, and maybe it's not quite as when I say thicker. Maybe it's like the richness of it. It's this wonderful, dark, chewy chocolate flavor that also has. I don't know if it's coffee.
To me, it's a bittersweet chocolate, not sweet or semi-sweet.
Right.
You could almost say semi-sweet.
Not a milk stout, but definitely sweeter than. Yeah, nice. I think it's coffee. I'm not getting any peppery. I mean, if there is, it's just a hint. Again, sometimes those coffee notes lend themselves to that peppery aroma.
Okay.
Definitely prefer this one. It's richer. Just those rich chocolate notes. Definitely has I would say it's a similar ABV. I'm feeling it 10-11%. If it's more than that, it hides it well. It hides it well. But it definitely has I would again say bourbon. I don't think it's a weird barrel that they used.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's really good.
All right. Any guesses?
I'm having a hard time deciding if I get pepper heat on that or not.
Okay.
I feel like I do. In which case I'm guessing like Prairie Bomb. It doesn't really taste like KBS. I mean, it'd have to be like a KBS vintage that has a ton of coffee. If it was like a KBS, doesn't quite have.
Talking about the inside glass, right?
Yes, the inside. Okay. I'm still on that.
Gotcha.
Outside. Yeah, it's thinner, definitely thinner. It doesn't quite have the chocolate, like this thick chocolatey character. You know, when I said chocolate, it does have that, but in comparison, it kind of pale. It loses that flavor in comparison.
Not nearly as robust, is it?
It's got another flavor to it, what I was calling nuttiness or pecan, and it's on the aroma, and it kind of stands out after the malt backbone goes away. I'm not quite sure what it is.
All right. Well, I don't think that once I pull them out, it'll be easy to tell which is which. Okay, so let's see if there's anything else we need to pull from this. All right, let's go back to the barrels. So I think the barrel is fairly distinct on this one, but knowing what it is, it's easy for me to say it's distinct.
Okay.
But it must not have been to you. So let me see if I can lead you a little bit. So what I get from that is kind of I don't want to say a harsh booziness, but a booziness, but a little sweetness to it as well. And it doesn't have the robust oak tannin that you typically get from bourbon barrels. So it's not bourbon barrels, but it's something else.
Brandy or cognac?
It's actually rum.
Rum.
Barrels.
Okay.
I get it. I agree. It is a little more subtle than I expected. And as recently bottled as it was, I kind of expected to be more. But then again, I don't want to drink a rum drink. I want to drink a beer that has a little rum character to it.
So what I was calling pecan, nuttiness, all that stuff, it's rum. Yeah.
Okay.
Knowing that, it's like duh. It does. I agree with you. It has a good. With that idea playing in my mind, I couldn't grab it blind. Don't drink enough rum barrel, but yes, I agree. That does have a distinct rum characteristic, both in the nose and the flavor.
It just has a little sweet nose to it to me. It makes me think, okay, either milk stout or rum barrel. Okay, and this one, going back to the inside glass, you're spot on with everything you've said. There are more adjuncts in it, but with that many adjuncts, it's kind of hard to get them all anyway. So it just kind of makes it, to me, more complex. But so knowing what this is, any guesses as to, or knowing what?
Well, I'm guessing it's like a Pirate Noir. And then,
okay, good.
Yeah.
So they just came out, right?
Yeah.
So and I wanted to do them blind. I didn't tell you I got a bottle of each. But I went ahead and I wanted to do them. I thought you'd nail it right off the bat because, I mean, they just released, it was like 2 weeks ago.
Well, but you said you couldn't get them. And so then
I couldn't at that time.
Well, then it just left my mind. It completely left my mind.
Out of sight, out of mind, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. I just we didn't get it. Oh, well.
So Pirate Bomb. All right. And there's no question which is which. It's very easy to tell. I was surprised how the Pirate Noir, which is the outside glass, I was kind of surprised how it was thinner than just Bomb was.
Pirate Bomb.
Pirate Noir. But I was very surprised the thinness of, I mean, it's not thin.
So they're both rum barrels.
They're both rum barrels.
But the inside had the coffee and the vanilla, all the chilies
stuff.
and all that stuff. Okay, yeah, definitely got all that.
Bomb stuff plus rum barrels.
And you checked the paper to make sure. Oh, we know we're right.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't check it. But there's no
doubt. It has to be. Yeah, Pirate Noir, Pirate Bomb.
We haven't done these since 2016. So I thought, well, it's probably time to do it again.
It would have been cool, and we didn't have the BSUs to do it, but just have a Pirate Bomb too, to see if you could get the rum, because there's no rum in this compared to that. Or it's very subtle.
It is subtle, and it is subtle. I think I bought a Bomb to put up against it, but for some reason I had an inkling for Bomb the other day.
Yeah, let's check one in.
So couldn't help it. But then again, we couldn't have done it with these.
Well, it's interesting. Like I said, it's you get something, a different flavor that you're not used to drinking. In this case, rum, and your mind just picks out something. And in my mind, the first thing I thought of was it kind of had that pecan nuttiness that I get the aroma with Wood Stout, and then I just kind of stuck on that. It's hard to get off.
Right.
It's hard to get off an idea. It was
I know how
it just had that, and so. I feel like an idiot when you're like, oh, it's rum. You're like, duh, it's rum. It's easy to smell now. Once someone tells you, hey, you're drinking rum, it's like, oh yeah, I am drinking rum.
Yeah, it is rum. And what I didn't
it's not even. I almost feel silly. It's not even questionable now. it's rum. Like I can picture a rum and coke right now. It's Inception. Once you planted that seed.
Yeah, well,
but I couldn't get it. Like I could not get it blind. No, I don't think I ever would have either.
I get rum barrel on this too, but I think you have to get used to the peppery flavor.
It's so well done, isn't it?
It is. It blends so well.
Like I mean, I don't pick out the vanilla, but the coffee, the cacao, the chocolate, that rich chocolate, the pepper. It's just a very subtle burn, and it complements the coffee so well. I'm very impressed with Pirate Bomb.
Yeah,
very impressed with Pirate Bomb. And this is no slouch either. If I was rating them, this is like 4.33, 4.5 range, and this is like 4.25 minus, like in that 4.25. Like they're both very good, but I think I would take Pirate Bomb every time, just because of that rich chocolatey goodness, the well done coffee and subtle pepper. Money.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with them too, and I wanted to make sure we got them as soon after I bought them as possible. Just simply because when we did it in 2016, we had a Pirate Bomb and we weren't impressed at all, and so then we ended up with another bottle a few months later that was a newer bottle, and we both raved over it. So I thought, well, let's just do a fresher, a 2019, one versus the other.
Cool, man. Thanks for busting these out.
I do think that I can get that this is rum, but it's hard just because of all the other stuff going on. But it's good. Man, I didn't give my ratings. I'm going to give this a 4.5, and I'm going to give this a 4.25. So Pirate Bomb 4.5 and Pirate Noir 4.25.
I'll do the same. Yeah, I think they're about going forward. I was like 4.5, 4.33, 4.2. You know, they're about a quarter point difference. I'm going to stick with it. I love this 4.5, 4.25. I agree with you. They're so Pirate Bomb 4.5, Pirate Noir 4.25. Solid beers. We reviewed them. I mean, you can get them. They're almost shelfies, but not quite. I mean, in some regions, I'm sure they are.
I'm sure in some regions they are.
But here, it's, you know, they go quickly, but they don't go like line up at the door quickly. So thanks for doing this.
Yeah, no problem.
Anything else? As always, guys, if you have a beer you love the beer you have. Thanks. That was fun.